Alright guys, and welcome back. I am Largo, and today we're checking out another animation. Today it's going to be part 4 of Fanfictasia. And it looks like this is part 1 of 2? So, I guess. Alright, well, the new part's finally out, so let's check it out. It's called the Penultimategame Part 1.
We're bad guys, Thanos! It's what we do! Hey-ya!
Hey-ya!
Harley Quinn, you are the ultimate villain!
Are you sure that's how it went down? That's how my mom told it.
Hey, Lauper, I've got a question. What's the daughter of two heroes doing hanging out with a pair of ants?
What? Okay, alright. So, this is a private school for the kids of heroes and villains. Not sure why Cartman is here, because Cartman's mom isn't a hero or villain. She's just a random person. Cartman himself, definitely a villain. No questions, definitely a villain. Like, heavy, deep, yeah, he's a terrible, terrible person. But over here, we've got Ivy holding Riddler gear, which implies that Ivy and Riddler hooked up and had a kid together? Okay, all right. And then the Pred Alien, of course, a cross mix between Predator and Alien. But man, I don't know. The Cartman thing kind of threw me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Anti-hero spawn.
You've got a short memory.
Go ahead, Quinn Wilson. I've got witnesses this time.
Good. Then you won't be able to line them as Mantis this time.
Ooh, burn!
Will all students please proceed to the Avengers Assembly Hall immediately? With the
She said, make sure your peoples is there. Go ahead, make sure your peoples is there so they can see this too, so you can get embarrassed in front of everyone.
exception of Motley and Chimmy Quinn Wilson.
Chimmy, that gets me. Chimmy.
Looks like you're in trouble again, modhead.
Yeah, right. They're probably giving me a medal for knocking you over. One day, I'm gonna be big enough to squash him. I'll see you after.
And who's that supposed to be?
Shut up!
I didn't say anything.
I can stand up for myself, you know.
I know. But you don't have to do it by yourself. You've got me.
Do you know what's going on?
No? I think Ah! Help us! No!
Okay, so we saw that part of it. 5 years later.
Whoops. Get this here and fix that. There we go.
Oh, five days later. Man, a lot happened in 5 days. Look at this place, man. It's all tore up. It's all tore up. What? Yo, is that building constructed of ships from Star Wars? Like, are those AT-AT walkers with the Super Star Destroyer on top of it? Is the point of the building? Interesting building design to mash up all those Star Wars vehicles together, and then like that's a building. Interesting design.
Damn. This place really went to hell in just one business week.
Heroes and villains fighting each other? I mean, it's complete madness.
John Leguizamo's clown. To this day, I think that's underrated. It was one of the best parts of the movie was John Leguizamo's just gross, disgusting, annoying clown, and it was perfect.
Dark side.
Hey there, we haven't been properly introduced. Multi-billionaire Tony Stark. Now, is it pronounced Dark Side, or is it Dark Sade, or is it Dark Said, or is it Dick Seed?
That's what you get for calling him Dick Seed. The Omega beams, though, the way they can move like that.
Is it Dick Seed?
That's one of my favorite things about Darkseid is his Omega beams and the way that they move all jittery and jagged, and it's like it's like a laser beam that you can't predict. right? He doesn't even need to be facing your direction to hit you with them. I just think it's one of the coolest things that I've ever seen out of a villain.
Okay.
Yo. Okay, so a Chitauri invasion, an Ultron invasion, and a zombie apocalypse happening at the same time? 3 different apocalypses happening at the same time. Okay.
Say, Natasha, when this war ends, what say the 2 of us go roaming off together?
Stop trying to turn my surname into one of your tacky euphemisms, James.
Just trying to bond.
Command,
Shut up, James.
Metropolis is overrun. What's the status of the front?
What a wild lineup, man. Terminators, the bugs from Starship Troopers. I'm just like looking at this, the Bat-At. It's an At Walker made by Batman. Look at that thing. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
This really reminds me of a really old movie. It's Hero O'Clock.
Okay, he's a
Oh my
10.
god, that makes me think of like a version of Ben 10 where he like transforms, but the transformation is an instant. It's like a slow transformation, and the whole time he's like, "Oh, sweet Jesus, my body's changing." That'd be a hilarious version of Ben 10.
But he turns into weird aliens.
11.
Yes?
It's over, Indominus Rex! I have the high ground! Don't you understand the concept of high ground? I'm sorry.
Yo, is Kermit using the gun from The Fifth Element?
What? Elf! Good grief! You've suffered severe facial lacerations! Medic! Medic! I'm having
Lecter took his face off and wore it like a mask.
An old frog for dinner.
my leg!
Plah. These cuisse de grenouille are a little fabricy for my taste.
Tried to eat his frog legs.
Go.
Bat pow! Oh boy, the Batman. The Batman. All right, we've got Keaton, Clooney, Bale, and Affleck. Oh, and Lego Batman.
Batpack. Batpack. The only thing better than Batman is more Batman.
More Batman. Hey!
Bruce, I think you need to work on that transformation, because a second ago this was my quarters and now it's the command center. And my quarters is where I left my pants.
Yo, that begs the question, what happens to the people who are inside of Transformers when they transform? You just be a ball of goo left over? There's always a bigger fish.
Interrupting starfish!
Patrick, no! Whoa. I'm absorbing so much violence.
Technically, Patrick could live. He could survive that. You can break a starfish into pieces, and it can survive and regrow limbs, and like they have really good regeneration. Patrick could survive that.
We need Ariel support!
I'm gonna blow apart your world.
The Navi fighting a Nazgul, and then Toothless shows up. Wow, okay. All right. And they both get eaten by Drogon. Okay.
You shall not pass, but I shall. Oh, Shrek, that's nasty. Better out than in. Ah! Get it out!
Follow me and make sure you kill the children.
Oh, that look. It's like, what if your whole body was just. What if your whole body was made out of scrotum skin? That's what this is.
fast.
Damn, I love working for a hot boss.
This wand has no reach whatsoever. Give me this.
Oh!
Oh, please. You can spare a twig, you overgrown broccolini. Reducio. Scheiße.
Yo, Hermione's kind of a savage in this universe.
Wake up, princess. You're all over the field. Sorry, princess. I'm just so tired of all this fighting. I think I'm gonna switch to cruise control and shut my eyes for just a second.
Oh, Freddy? Freddy? It's a boiler room. It's Freddy, right?
You know,
Yeah.
I could really go for a healthy mid-afternoon snack. Maybe I'll slice up a peach.
Don't be alarmed, Miss Peach. I'm head of your...
Yo! I never thought about that, dude. If Freddy Krueger was real and goes into people's dreams, if the Inception technology existed in that same world, you could technically have people like hunt down Freddy Krueger, man. That'd be kind of a crazy movie, right? Where a team of like Inception-like people have a device that allows them to enter people's dreams, and they've heard about Freddy Krueger from all these horrific things that have happened in the past. They're trying to investigate to see if he's real. They find out that he is real. Freddy starts trying to fight back and attack them in their sleep, but they're going into the dreams of their teammates to combat Freddy. Like, that'd be wild, dude. Wild. I mean, at that point, it'd be more of an action movie than a horror movie, but never once in my life did I ever think about anybody being able to confront Freddy in the dreamscape.
Your security down here. Now I need you to tell me all your deepest, darkest secrets.
Okay. Well, I was never attracted to Mario. I was always more drawn to his brother Luigi.
Oh my God! Stop!
That's a bombshell, son. Luigi over there like, hey, yes, it's a me, Luigi.
It may be time to construct a new Death Star.
Ventress?
That never backfires. Lord Vader, we've captured some more...
Yo! They put Warwick Davis's Leprechaun up here. Of all the because they've been putting characters generally like kind of where they go, right? Like all the city characters are in Gothtropolis, kind of all the magical characters are fighting with each other and stuff. Here you've got like all the sci-fi characters up in space. They put Warwick Davis's Leprechaun up here in space as a reference to Leprechaun 4, Leprechaun in Space.
Space!
Wow. Never in my life did I think I would ever think about that movie again for any reason, but here we are. Here we are. Thank you, Toon Sandwich.
Members of your family.
Oh, that's his mom and his daughter.
I knew it was a mistake putting Jabba in charge of the prisoners.
I'm sorry, his wife and his daughter. That's his wife and his daughter, not his mom. What am I thinking? His mom is Shmi, and she's long dead.
Hey, Dad. Mom and I don't see much of you these days.
I find your lack of clothes disturbing.
Put on some clothes.
Here,
You're not leaving the house like that.
Daughter, cover your shame.
What? I'm not all machine, okay?
Oh my
If
goodness.
anyone needs me, I'll be in my meditation chamber.
Meditating. Oh, it's
Command,
Mystique.
this is Lucky Charm. I've successfully infiltrated the villainous legion. How can you possibly impersonate someone 3 feet shorter than you? It's not easy.
I didn't need to see that. Just the thought of a tiny, squished up, mangled Mystique body that's like 2 feet tall. Okay. Okay, we got Killer Croc, Tim Burton's Penguin, the 4 Ninja Turtles, It, and the movie version of the Lizard. So all sewer people. Okay, cool. And Nebuchadnezzar in the back.
I'm so glad the sewers managed to remain neutral in this global conflict. When you got nothing to fight about.
Surface folk could learn a thing or two from us sewer dwellers.
Oh, does anyone else want the last piece of pepperoni?
Yeah.
All right. We got the villain bar going on here. I see Bane, Queen of Hearts, the Goro, the priest from Temple of Doom, Green Goblin, and the Godfather. Alien, Nosferatu, Loki.
Puddle?
Sweetie?
What have you done to your face?
I'm trying to look like a villain so that if someone sees us together, it won't look like you're talking to the enemy. What have you done to your hair?
I'm trying to look like a hero so it won't look like you're talking to the enemy. Obviously, there was a miscommunication.
Hey, Still Pond. Deadpool. Read the sign. We don't serve your kind here.
How about
Give us your wretched, your scummy, and your villainous. Wow. Hey, there's Stripe the Gremlin. And why, Deadpool, why would you go as one of the most recognizable villains in the world when you clearly look nothing like him, even with makeup on?
I serve a round of shots into your nut bowl?
She's just joking. Let's take this outside.
This is ridiculous. I'm sick of all this sneaking around. We are married.
We can't be seen together. Fourth Wall demolitions got conscripted. I have to report for duty. The Heroic Alliance already don't trust me because I'm an anti-hero. If they see me talking to you,
Who, me? The mother of the 2 future assassins who came back in time and killed their top brass before the war even...
Join the Heroic Alliance. What kind of hero vandalizes municipal property?
started? I know they blame me and not you.
Oh my goodness.
I don't really talk to them. I just wire the explosives.
Did I not appreciate them enough? Was I too tough on them?
Uh-oh.
Was I a bad mother?
You are a great mother. Tough, but fair. I call it fuff.
Fuff.
And honey, you fuffed those kids up real good. That didn't sound the way I meant it.
It
I
didn't.
just wanted them to be able to stand up for themselves.
Clearly they have. I mean, it's a straw-clutching positive, but they must become pretty high up in the O to be entrusted with such an important mission. Sure, they're evil,
O.
but at least they're successful at it.
O?
Order of the Oscar. Overheard some villains talking about it. They figure Oscar is the ultimate villain, so he's become their martyred hero. Guess this is how it forms. Can't believe there are people that actually prefer the arena.
Sometimes I think we're still in the arena. Like we never left. We just made it bigger and changed the name.
Hey, look at me. We escaped the arena. Remember what you said when we first got here? This world is what we make it.
What if we made it wrong?
Then we said it right.
Okay, not a bad response to that. Harley's over here having like an existential crisis. Did we do the right thing? Did we make the right choice? Did I raise my kids properly? Like, Harley's having a hard time about it. But you tell you what, Wade Wilson is doing a pretty good job about saying the right thing. About keeping her calm, allowing her to focus on what they need to do. Like, well done, Wade, well done.
Oh, geez, sorry, did I zap you? Ever since Thor electrocuted me, I have the occasional...
I know the feeling. I've been going over and over it in my head and it just doesn't add up. If you went back in time on a covert assassination mission, why would you tell the enemy about it?
Their mission was complete. I guess they wanted to gloat. You've seen Motley after she sinks a three-pointer.
Why tell us about the war at all? If the Toyminator succeeded in killing Sarah Connor in that movie,
Spoilers?
do you think he'd go on TV and rap about it?
Why don't you ask him? He's at the bar.
I'm serious, Puddle.
It doesn't matter why they told us. We know they weren't lying. Look around. We're totally at war, just like they predicted.
What if the very act of them telling us that heroes and villains would soon be at war was the exact thing that put us on the path to war?
It's true. It's true. It becomes one of those self-fulfilling prophecies where people hear something, right? And they hear it and they start thinking about it. And because they start thinking about it so much, they start allowing something like that to influence their actions. And sometimes people allow them to. The whole self-fulfilling prophecy thing could be an issue here. They came back. They have all the heroes and villains in one place, and they said, "Hey, guess what? It's only a matter of time before you guys are at war with one each other." And they all kind of started thinking about it. Villains probably started preparing for it. Heroes started probably preparing for it. They probably saw each other preparing for it, and were like, "Holy cow, they're right. They're preparing for war. We better get ready too." And it kind of builds itself, It's, maybe.
Everyone was watching that broadcast.
Yeah, see?
What they said fed right into all our unspoken prejudices.
I don't care what the plan was. All I care about is proving it wasn't their plan. They were brainwashed or mind-controlled or something, I don't know. But those were not our kids. We have to get them back so we can stop them from ever becoming that. We don't have time to deal with the big picture.
Shoot, the trial starts in 10 minutes. I'm terrified.
Don't be. The judge will take one look at our kids and know they're innocent. Guilty.
Whoa! Judge Dredd! Bro, you picked the wrong judge to go to. Just the wrong judge. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Another gallery full of characters. As much as I want to sit here and name them all, I'm not gonna make you sit through that.
No!
Sentence to be carried out immediately. Motley and Jimmy Quinn Wilson.
Mom? Dad?
I wish the Goblin King would come and take you away.
Wow.
Right now.
No! Don't take them!
No. Don't get hysterical, Harley. You have the option to appeal.
I appeal! How do I appeal?
You have 13 hours to solve the labyrinth before your babies become goblins forever.
What the hell kind of appeals process is that?
It's actually vastly less convoluted than most.
He's probably right. Going through the real appeals process is probably way more convoluted than just finding your way through a maze in 13 hours. Matter of fact, I bet most people, if you gave them the option to go through the actual paperwork appeals process or make their way through a maze within 13 hours, I bet a lot of people would choose the maze because it would be an easier and quicker process. Because whether you fail or not, within 13 hours. So a lot of people might take that.
Don't be disheartened. A lot of people don't know this, but I myself was given to the goblins as a baby. That's why I don't look like a burned muppet. And look at me now. I've risen to the rank of king. So there's a lot of potential for advancement. I've got your babies, and you'll never get them back. Ciao. No!
Just gone, bro. Goblin King's powerful, I guess. He can just poof, disappear people.
What kind of king are you?
13 hours. Meet me at the house.
Okay.
Lilu?
Hello, wait.
We're not supposed to be talking. I have to get back to the front.
I found all these reports of missing persons from 5 days ago. No one knows what happened to them, but they're all connected to the victims.
Which makes it hero business. Therefore, it's none of mine.
Of course it's your business. You're the lead detective. Come on, I just got a call about a hot tip. Let's go check it out.
I can't.
Are these statues of like TV and movie lawyers? I feel like they're lawyers, right?
And you can't contact me again.
But the case...
The case is closed, Thor. The trial is over, the verdict was read, and the sentence is being served. It's nothing to do with me anymore.
You're just going to devote yourself entirely to this war?
It's who I am.
She is a god of war. I mean, technically she's a god of death, but in the MCU, she was kind of a god of war. Oh!
Did you just throw your eyeball at me?
Yes. And you know how I could do that?
Because you're a child?
Because this is how Oscar made me. Because in a film that Oscar saw, written by a human screenwriter that I've never met, your character slashed my eye out. Now I could blame that screenwriter for the fact that I have one good eye. Or I could blame Oscar. But the one person I would never blame is you. Because I know who you are, even if you've forgotten. Gee, it was really awkward being a fly on the wall through all that.
A fly on the wall. Although I will say, big, dumb, stupid comic relief Thor actually came through with some pretty insightful, like, words for her. You know, some encouragement, like, don't give up, man. Like, I know who you are. Don't give up.
Haven't touched these since Motley's 4th birthday. You remember?
She was so scared you cut yourself spinning them like that.
Even when I explained for the 100th time about the healing powers, she still shrieked like a banshee when I sliced my foot off.
I'm gonna get them back.
Well, I'm coming too.
No, there's someone you need to talk to. Otherwise it won't matter if I get them back.
Oh, man. Well, they did say it was part 1. Alright, guys, that was Fanfictasia, episode 4, the penultimate game, part 1. So, they did say it was a 2-parter. This was part 1. I hope we don't have to wait an entire year for part 2. I don't think we will. This video was about 15 minutes long. Their previous video was about 30 minutes long, so it makes sense they cut this in half. 15 minutes now, 15 minutes later. But I wonder when we're gonna get the next episode. You guys have informed me that they usually bring these out about Christmas time. This one came out a couple days ago about Christmas time. So I don't know how long it'll take for them to do part 2. Hopefully we don't have to wait that long since they are putting it out in 2 parts. Hopefully they're like, okay, well, let's not make them wait a whole year for the second half of this thing that we're doing. But anyways, as always, I love these things. These guys put so much effort into it. Please go check out their website. Link will be in the description below. I really enjoy reacting to the Fanfictasia series, and I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. And as always, consider hitting that subscribe button to help the channel out. But most importantly, leave your comments down below. Leave your suggestions for future videos down below. This was a commenter suggestion, and a lot of the videos that I do are commenter suggestions. So leave it down below and we can get to it in the future. As always, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching the video. Take care of yourselves and have a great day.